You know what drives me nuts? So many of us hold on to things when we know we should replace it, but it's so much hassle finding the right thing to do. Well, how about this? This Saturday night, early Sunday morning, we have a fabulous presentation on a new set of home phones from Panasonic, which is our #1 home phone company on HSN. I'm thrilled we get to do this tonight. It's one of the, I'll be honest with you, it's one of the easiest, simplest, nicest presentations that we have in electronics, because quite honestly, we all use our home phone all the time. But a lot of us struggle to hear properly, or the sound isn't really good because it's crackling. If you last replaced your home phones back in 1987, tonight is the night to do it. Here's why these will sell real fast tonight. #1, it's Panasonic. #2, we have our popular configuration back, which is not just a 1 set or a 2 set, it's a 3 set pack. The home base has a beautiful, easy digital answering machine as well that I want to show you live. Larger buttons, simple to use, and beautiful backlight display. So, all of this delivered to your door at a price break amount. Let me just quickly show you live this home base that you can see over here. You only need one plugged in to the phone outlet, which is around the back here. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to share with you. This is something called DECT 6+ technology, which means it's safer, more secure, and better quality, and it has something called Link2Cell. The lovely Carrie Walker is here, and Carrie, come on in, my love. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Mwah. So nice to see you.
Carrie, we gotta have good home phones because we use them all the time.
We use them all the time, and this is the #1 top-selling phone here at HSN. It's Panasonic, and it's fantastic, and it's feature-rich, just like Adam said. The reason that we love it, it has a great, big, beautiful screen, the largest screen ever sold here at HSN. Also, it has my favorite thing, the speaker phone. We all want that speaker phone. We all want to be able to hear the phone as loud as we can hear it. And the other thing that we love is it has a beautiful, beautiful lit up keypad. It's a beautiful amber. You know, it's so bright in here, you can't really see it, but it's beautifully lit up, great screen, great sound. Panasonic, the #1 top-selling phone. Now, the other fun thing about it is, hello, it links up to your cell phone. So that means that the instant that you walk into your home, your cell phone, not 1 but 2, will link up automatically to this phone. So anybody who's reaching you, you know, we're here, we put our phones on vibrate, on silent. My phone is always in the bottom of my purse. Look.
Call from 7275156.
My cell phone is actually used as this house phone. We're going to answer it right now. Hello. Oop.
Be my money.
Call from 7275156.
How are you? Thank you for calling. See, here's the thing, Adam. This is what I love about this. My cell phone is always in the bottom of my purse. My cell phone is underneath the seat of my car. My cell phone is never exactly where I need it to be. So now I have not 1, but 2, but 3, actually 4 sort of options, because if you remove this, you have a great base here. The base has this big, beautiful screen, as we talked about, a great speaker phone, huge, giant numbers. These are very easy to use and manipulate, and there are so many people in our lives, Adam, that are still using the old phones. Like you said, let's get rid of them.
But you need to give me an excuse. You got to get, I mean, and I think that's the thing tonight. We were talking about this behind the scenes, and one of the things that I recognized was that we've got it on the price break. So we're down from $130 to $89.95, and that's the excuse. And then with the flex pay, you got to remember with this, this has the next generation of technology. We were talking a lot earlier about security issues and hacking and people hearing things and tapping into things. With DECT 6+, you are safe and secure when you're on the phone. If your phone is not very new, it probably doesn't have it. With this phone, to Carrie's point, it has that Link2Cell. So very simply, if I walk into the house, this recognizes my cell phone, and if my cell phone rings, this will ring. I also have the ability to block numbers. I also have the ability to put it on silent mode so it doesn't disturb me at certain times of the day or night. And don't forget, with this one, you have the easiest and simplest setup. And that's, you know, it's the smallest feature, but it's the biggest feature. That's what people love about Panasonic.
That's what I love about Panasonic. And also, here's the other cool part about it. Because it has an extra boost system, that means that with our landline that we have, we only need the one phone to have the landline. The landline will still remain intact if there is a power failure. So you can give and receive calls, and your family will know that you're safe. The other thing I love about this, Adam, is you do not need a landline. How tricky is that?
Right.
That means that if you're those high-tech, techie guys and girls that don't want a landline anymore, but you need phones in your house because you often have dead spots. My daughter Sophia's room, we can't even talk on the phone.
Yep.
So now we don't need a landline. We have our beautiful DECT 6 package here, and we link our cell phones to it through the Bluetooth, and then bam, there we are. We have a phone.
How many people can relate to what Kerry just said? Dead spots, bad spots. We walk out into the yard and the phone's not working properly. That's the thing. It's a small price for the newest generation of technology. Just take a look as well if we can. Something that you point out right out of the gate. Brighter, lighter, bigger. So when you go to dial that number, it's easier to see. Everything about it is so well designed. It's slimmer and smaller. You know, the thing is, it's more comfortable to talk on this. We talk about cell phones and all the radiation worries and all that kind of... I don't know whether it's true or not, but the reality is it's nicer to talk on a normal home phone, and that's what this will do. Maybe it's a housewarming present for somebody that moved into their first home. Maybe you have one handset right now, and the idea of having 3 would be good. One for the bedroom, one for the family room, maybe one for the study, the office, the guest bedroom. This gives you everything.
It gives you everything, Adam, and I love that you said that, because, you know, this makes me think about, you know, my parents. My parents, they need to be able to see the calls. They need to be able to hear them. Now we have a phone in every room. This also receives text messages. Did you hear that? I got a text message on my cell phone. So now I know that I'm receiving a text message, because guess what? Maybe my mom sent me a beautiful picture and I want to see that picture.
Right.
But I want to see it on my cell phone, so now I'll know. The other thing I love about this is you can actually place them absolutely everywhere, because if you do in fact have a phone line, you only need that one phone line and the base station stays put. Now you actually have 4 options. You can dial and receive calls off the base. You can use 1, 2, or 3 of the handsets, and hey, we can place them everywhere. We can use our speakerphone and place them, I don't know, in the ladies' room.
Right.
Or my closet, which is my favorite place to be, because I'm always in there putting shoes and dresses on. We can also place them out in the garage. My dad loves to be in the garage. What guy doesn't? They want to go out there and have fun. So now you have all these options. You can use a landline. You don't need a landline. It has an extra power boost in case you have the landline. So if the power goes out, you're all set. It links immediately to not 1, but 2 cell phones. You'll know that you're receiving a text message. You'll actually receive and give calls right from your cell phone into your home phone. So no longer do you run across the home, dig in the bottom of your suitcase, your briefcase, your purse for your phone, because you can answer any one of these sets wherever they are in your home. Don't forget, Panasonic, the #1 top-selling phone here at HSN. It is feature-rich. You'll wonder what you've done without them. These are something that anybody across the universe can use. Young, old, hip, cool, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, everybody.
It starts with your point.
That's right.
It's easy and simple to use. It's an upgrade with better quality, louder, clearer, but then if you want to go more advanced and you want to link it to your cell phone, you can do. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. If you just want a brand new set of phones, this is the... I wish we did these more often than we do, but it's the biggest discount I've seen us do in a long time. Typically, to go from 130 to 89 is reserved for today's specials. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes if you'd like to get it. We're going to end the hour with the amazing brand new HP Action Cam, which I'm excited for you to see. But for the new year, let's just kind of have those little makeovers, those fresh starts. Let's spend time on the phone and enjoy the time. There's nothing worse if you are struggling to hear what the other person's saying, or the other person's saying there's a lot of white noise, there's a lot of crackling. You won't get it with this. Kerry, DECT 6 Plus is a technology that not a lot of us realize or know about, but what it means is, yes, optimum performance, but it's more secure, because everybody's got so many gadgets in the house.
The lines will stay crisp and clear, and there's actually a little button down here for noise reduction. That means that if you are on the phone and it does happen to be noisy, the voice that you're speaking to and your own voice will boost forward.
Brilliant.
You'll be able to hear your voice over all of the frequencies that are happening in the background.
And let me just read that to you. It increases the frequency of error corrections up to 80 times for improved transmission quality and range. And that's why I love having you here, because we get to know things about, you know, home phones are not the same as they were 10 years ago.
No more cords. This is completely digital and wireless. You can put 3,000 names and numbers in there. It has 18 minutes of recording time from phone messages. You can keep your messages on there as long as you want. It's up to you to record or delete those messages. The fact that you could have these phones throughout your home, anywhere you want them to be, and only need one phone line or no line at all, because you have that option of using your cell phone.
Yep.
I have my cell phone hooked up to this. It is so incredible for my entire family because we're rushing around and we're busy. Imagine how busy you are. You don't have time to fumble around and look for your cell phone. You're receiving a call that's very, very important, and you will get that call on any one of the handsets or the base. Let's take a little walk at the phone itself, and let's take a look at it. Look how beautiful this screen is, how big and bright, and those large numbers. Look how great it illuminates. Look at the size of the screen. This is actually, Adam, the largest screen that we've ever sold for on-air telephones, especially for Panasonic.
People
and
want
Panasonic is the #1 top-selling phone.
Yep.
Look how large and huge we've made these numbers. The reason we did that, there's no more fumbling. Easy to use, easy to see.
Individually tiled.
You can actually see this from very far across the room. So if someone is calling in and if the voice activating is on silent because maybe someone else is sleeping, you can see who's calling from, I don't know, from the couch or from wherever you're sitting. Great size, actually a beautiful kind of sexy looking phone if you ask me. And I love the little clip. I know that sounds funny, but I actually clip this often on my house coat, my robe, or whatever I'm wearing so I can cook and push the speakerphone and then I'm good to go. So it has absolutely everything for everyone. This is something that you really love in your home. You'll be able to use it. It's very user-friendly. If I can do it, you can do it. I was able to link up my cell with great ease. I use it all the time in our house. Each of us have a phone in our room, and I really look at it as if there's 4 phones because the base acts as a phone itself. The base is all set. It doesn't even need the handset on it. You can use the speakerphone as it is. It has all of the numbers and a beautiful, large, beautiful screen, wonderful sound, clear DECT 6 quality, power boost system, and I want you to see, Adam, my cell phone, I actually plugged into the side because guess what?
I can charge it?
I can charge my phone. That's always dead. My phone is in the bottom of my purse and it's dead. No longer is that happening. I walk in, plug it in, leave it. It charges, it hooks up. If I don't plug it in, it still hooks up. And then, hey, it reminds me, Carrie, get your phone out of your purse.
Right.
Charge that phone up so you're set for work and you're good to go.
So it's a charging station as well, which is going to be awesome. Only a couple minutes left. If you order it tonight, you get the price reduction. It is a customer pick, don't forget. So you've got 4 and 5 golden stars all across the board. Get it delivered for $29.98. Just a quick checklist of reasons why this is so popular tonight. It's the smallest and lightest. It has the longer battery life and it has better range. And that's one of the things that Panasonic, as the leader in this industry, have really done. They've taken this home phone technology and made those improvements that a lot of us have been waiting a long time for. So we can go from one end of the house to the other end of the house. We can go out in the yard. I have better battery and I have better range. With this phone, I can take, to Carrie's point, link it up to my cell phone, but it goes a step further. All of your contacts that are in your cell phone will now automatically transfer to your home phone. So they become really one. The synergy between the two is fantastic. Again, you don't have to use it like that if you don't want to. You can just use it like a normal home phone. Last call on this before the end of the show. I know, Carrie, you have a couple presentations.
Yes, I do.
While supplies last, but you do get all 3. You only need to plug the base station into a landline. The other 2 just go into a power outlet, but you don't need them. And even if there's, God forbid, a power cut, that's still going to maintain power.
It still maintains power. That's what's so special about this system because of that power boost. Imagine if the power goes out and how worried your family and your loved ones will be they won't be able to reach you. But you, because you have your DECT 6, they can reach you. You can even make calls. That's what's so great about this system. Panasonic is the #1 top-selling phone. There's a reason that they're #1. They have everything that you need. Just imagine a system like this in your home or giving it to someone that you love very much. They would really appreciate it.
Stay on the phone line. Make sure you get yours and let us know what you think when you get it home. Carrie, my darling, what time